What it do, what it do, what it do, Lakers crew. Welcome back to the channel. How y'all doing today, my beloved Purple and Gold Nation, my beloved Lakers brothers and sisters? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing today? It's a beautiful day in the Lakers neighborhood. It's a beautiful day to be a part of Lakers Nation. It's a beautiful day to have the purple and gold running in your veins. Can I get a like for that? If you're a Lakers fan, leave me a like on this video. I don't even care if you like the video. Just if you're a fan. I don't care if you like a word that I'm saying in the video. If you're a fan, just leave me a like. It's been an awesome off season. Yes, it has. It's been the summer of Russell Westbrook, baby. Russell Westbrook is a Laker. It's official. Ain't no more guessing. Ain't no more speculation. It is official. Lakers Nation. Russell Westbrook is our starting point guard. Yes, he is the summer of Russell Westbrook. He's here. I don't know if you got to see this weekend. I posted it here, so check it out. Him and LeBron showed up in Vegas at the Lakers Summer League. It's official, baby. But it doesn't stop there. What about Carmelo Anthony? Yes, Carmelo Anthony is a Laker. It's been a fun off season. And Carmelo Anthony was just a cherry on top. How about that? He's finally a Laker. He's finally teammates with LeBron James. What about Dwight Howard? Superman is back, baby. Champion. Los Angeles Laker champion. Dwight Howard is back. He's back. Yes, he is. What about Malik Monk? We went young, too. We went out and got us a young, dynamic guard. Malik Monk is a Laker. Kent Bazemore, he's back, baby. A 3-and-D guy. He's back. And speaking of back, how about Trevor Ariza? Trevor Ariza is back in the purple and gold. Yes. Former Laker champion, former Kobe Bryant teammate Trevor Ariza is back. We're not done yet. How about that man right there? Kendrick Nunn. Oh my gosh, what a steal we got in him. He's a Laker. How about we needed a shooter, right? Everybody said we need shooters. Well, we got us a shooter. We got us a sharpshooter. How about Wayne Ellington? He's back in the purple and gold. He's here. What about THT? We kept our very own. We lost Alex Caruso. Oh, so sad to see you go. Much love, but we kept THT, and we're not done yet. It looks like the Lakers are back in the lab. The Lakers are back in that boardroom putting their heads together because we want to fill out our roster. Right now we have 12 guys on the roster. We can carry 15, so we have 3 roster spots left, 3 roster spots available, and it looks like Rob Pelinka is about to put in some work. It looks like he's working and he's trying to, bring in a couple more guys. So, It looks like we're finally about. Everybody's been asking what we're going to do with those last spots. Well, it looks like we may be about to do something because today we had some workouts. Yes, the Lakers worked out point guard, 3 point guards. The first there on the screen, Mike James. Another one, Isaiah Thomas, a name we're all familiar with. We all know IT. He's a Laker fan favorite for half the season. He played with us a few years back before LeBron James came. He worked out today. Then another name you may have heard of, Darren Collison. Yes, Darren Collison. We worked him out as well today at the Lakers facilities. So another big name, right? A defender, a point guard, a great guy. So yes, we worked those 3 guys. As you sit here and watch the highlights on the screen of IT and of Darren Collison, we worked those 3 guys out today. 3 point guards. It looks like Rob Pelinka and the Lakers, they're prioritizing bringing a third point guard to join this team to add some depth at that position, to put at the end of the bench. We all know we have Russell Westbrook. He'll be our guy at point guard. He'll eat up all those minutes. All right, and we're straight at that position. One of the best point guards to ever do it. So we know we have him, and then to back him up, we know we have Kendrick Nunn. We spoke about him. We landed him this off season on our mid-level, our taxpayer mid-level exception. So we have him with us for the next couple years. So we're excited about that move. He can back up Russell Westbrook. He's a young guy, dynamic playmaker, dynamic defender, prioritizes defense. A great move. So yeah, we got him. So now Again, we want to bring in a third point guard. What do you guys think? Who do you guys like out of these three? Isaiah Thomas, we know what he brings. That's instant offense, right? Instant offense off the bench. He's not afraid to take the shot. He's not afraid to make plays. And yes, instant offense. That's a good weapon to have at the end of the bench. If LeBron is resting, if Russell Westbrook is resting, if or if we just need some points off the bench, throw an IT out there and he'll get the job done. He's a personal favorite of mine, and I would love to see him on this team. I would love to see him get a ring. I would love to see him get another opportunity. So Isaiah Thompson or Darren Collison. Darren Collison is another awesome player, right? Again, he's a point guard, a great playmaker. He can shoot the three, and he's an awesome defender. Out of these three guys in this video, I think he's the best defender indeed. Although, at this point with this position, I wouldn't necessarily prioritize defense. It's great to have, of course, the more defense, the better. But with this particular role, I don't think that this player, this role would be called on, much. They won't get big minutes. So defense isn't necessarily something that's mandatory, right? Of course, again, the more defense, the better. But I'm just saying it's not like they're going to be playing 20 or 30 minutes a night, right? So, they bring different things to the table. And Mike James, he's another one. I'm not going to forget about him. But out of these three, I would go over IT or Darren Collison. But we'll see what we do. Which one would you guys like? Or is there someone else? What about Rajon Rondo? We all know he was just traded. Well, if you don't know, he was just traded from the Clippers to Memphis, to the Memphis Grizzlies, him and Patrick Beverley. And then in that trade, Patrick, today, Minnesota traded for Patrick Beverley. So Patrick Beverley was traded to Memphis, and then he was traded from Memphis to Minnesota. So it looks like he's going to be with the Minnesota Timberwolves. But Rajon Rondo is still there, so he may be a buyout candidate. I can't see him staying there and playing for Memphis. So what if he gets bought out? What if Memphis buys him out? Would he be someone that you would like to have if we're getting another point guard? Would you prefer him? We know he's a champion, right? We know he's been here with us. He's won with us. We know he's a future Hall of Famer. And before us, he had another ring. So we know what he brings to the table, his intelligence, his basketball IQ, his playmaking, and playoff Rondo. But he is a little older. So IT is a little younger. Darren Collison is younger. Mike James is younger. But, we know where Rondo is. We know what he brings to the table. So he's a great locker room guy, another coach on the floor. So would you like to see him instead, or is there someone else? Would you like to see us make another move, in another position? Out of these three spots, it looks like we're going to fill two of them. And it looks like we want one point guard, and maybe the other spot we want a wing guy or a center. I don't know which direction we're going to go, but for sure it looks like we're going to sign a point guard. We worked out three of them today. And speaking of that, Isaiah Thomas, his workout, I think we're leaning a little more towards signing him, just for the simple fact that I also heard that in his workout, he worked out with LeBron James and Russell Westbrook. He's the only one out of the three that worked out today that worked out with those guys. So, I just can't see him working out with those guys. And his individual workout, he worked out with them. And we're not leaning towards signing him. So I think he'll be the one that we sign. Would you be happy with that? Would you be happy with IT? Would you prefer Darren Collison? Would you prefer Mike James? Again, is there other positions that you prefer? Maybe a guy like Avery Bradley, a defender, someone who can play lockdown defense, someone who can stretch the floor a little bit, hit that three. What about a guy like Paul Millsap? That's another favorite of mine, a guy that I would like to see us go after. What about maybe like a Boogie Cousins? There's guys out there, Is there someone else you want to see? James Ennis III, a wing guy, a wing 3-and-D guy. Would you like to see him? There's guys out there. Let me know down below. Let me know what you think about signing a third point guard, and let me know if there's any other positions or any other guys that you would like to see join this team. All right, we have options, and it looks like we're gonna move. Again, we have 3 roster spots available, but also another rumor that I saw, it looks like we're only leaning towards signing 2 more guys. So out of the 3 roster spots, it looks like we're only gonna fill 2 of them. Obviously, like we said, another point guard, a third point guard, and then I don't know what that other position is, but it looks like Jared Dudley, the Lakers resident, the fan favorite Jared Dudley, Duds. It looks like his time with us may be gone. The rumor is it's not looking like we're going to bring him back this year. At least not sitting on the bench as a player. Now, maybe we sign him as an assistant coach. We do have an assistant coach spot open on Frank Vogel's coaching staff. So maybe we bring back Duds as assistant coach. How do you guys feel about that? Or just let me know down below. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you're thinking. Let me know which move you want to see us make. Let me know which route you want to see us go. All right. So stay tuned the next few days, and let's see if we get one of these guys signed. Let's see if we sign another guy. Let's see what we do as we get closer and closer and closer to the season. Tonight actually was the Lakers' last summer league game in Vegas. And then after that, the next thing is training camp sometime next month. And then the schedule is being released. We already saw, I don't know if you checked out my video from earlier today. We saw, if you haven't checked it out, go check it out. But we saw that a couple of games have been dropped. A couple of games for our Purple and Gold opening night, October 19th at Staples Center against the Golden State Warriors, and Christmas Day at Staples Center against the Brooklyn Nets. So those two games have been dropped. And it looks like the full schedule, they're saying, from what I'm seeing, it looks like the full schedule will be out on Friday. So make sure you turn on that notification bell. If you haven't subscribe first. Join this Purple and Gold family here. And then turn on the notification bell. Because as soon as that schedule drops, I will hop on here and we'll do a breakdown of the schedule. We'll talk about some key games. So we'll do that for sure. And so you don't want to miss that. You want to be the first to know when we drop videos here on Lakers Over Everything. All right. Thank you guys for tuning in. And again, let me know down below what you guys think of these workouts today. Let me know who you'll like to see sign. If there's someone else, let me know that as well. I would love to hear what you guys are thinking. I would love to see who you guys want, baby. This is our Purple and Gold. This is going to be a championship team, baby. Yes, championship banner number 18 is downloading. So as we put the final pieces, the final finishing touches on this squad, let me know. Oh, and that last spot, again, I said it looks like we're only filling 14 of the 15 roster spots. So that last spot, it looks like we'll leave open for a buyout candidate. We know, we've been pretty good with that. A couple years, Markieff Morris, we bought him out. Or he was bought out and we signed him. Last year, it was Andre Drummond. And I'm sure this year it will be somebody else. It'll be a big name, a nice name that we can go after. So I think we're going to leave that roster spot open for that. But again, that's further down the line, further down the season. So we'll definitely get into that. But just a heads up on that. That's why we're only going to sign 14 players and we're going to leave that 15th spot open. All right. So again, thank you guys for tuning in. This has been Lakers Over Everything. You guys be safe. You guys be blessed. And until next time, Lakers Over Everything out, baby.